Welcome to Phuket, Thailand, a vibrant land full of lush green hills and forests that add to its natural charm and appeal. In this paradise, Villa Amarisa stands tall and powerful as a three-story contemporary estate, nestled between jaw-dropping cliffs and breathtaking landscapes. On top of the staff's hospitality, this villa is decorated with an extensive art collection where every piece carries a story of familial love and historical value. This is more than just a property. It's an immersive experience that connects you to the natural elements of sun, air, and water in the most captivating way. The intricate design and decor of Villa Amarisa ensures that there's always something new to appreciate.
How would I describe to someone who's never been to Amarisa? It's like you're staying in your own home with an impeccable service and great attention to details that will leave you good memories for a generation that you can tell to your kids. And you want to come back again.
Welcome to this amazing property. We're gonna start our tour on the exterior. We have the gate opening up to this private driveway where you can park 10 to 12 cars. First carport to our left, and going this way you can see the main carport that's right in front of us with beautiful wood glass ceiling, rain chain around the corner, lush landscape, and to my left we have the entry of this property. Now before we go in, I want to point this out. Red Villa Amarisa has a beautiful logo, and below that you can see the plaque for Mandarin Oriental exclusive homes. So Villa Amarisa is part of their collection, and we'll talk more about this offering later in the tour as well. And going into the entry, to my left, we have this beautiful Zen water feature, setting that Zen tone, beautiful art piece here, and wait till you see the rest of the art pieces and the decoration in this property. That's all I'm gonna say. And coming to this side, we have a solid wood bench, and you can see the slippers down below. So they do not allow shoes in this house. That's where I'm gonna take off my shoes. And we get so many comments from our viewers saying that I don't wear socks when I wear my dress shoes. The truth is I do. I wear ankle socks like these on all of my shoes, so I always have socks on. I want to get that out of the way. Now, let's go inside. We're gonna just seamlessly flow to the top floor of this home where we have the reception area. It's this really nice open space with floor-to-ceiling glass walls, dark stone floors, and the first thing you see is the intimacy that is right in front of us. And to my right, we have the elevator landing, staircase taking you down to the 2 levels below us, because this property actually has a reverse floor plan. So you have the entry on the top floor, guest suites are all in the middle section, and the lower level of this property is where we have all the common spaces, pool deck. So what I love about this space particularly is the fact that it is all glass, so you see the surrounding landscape, great natural light comes in. It is this really immersive experience. You really take in what's around you, which is fantastic. And off of this reception, they also place this really nice, elegant seating area with a couch, 3 chairs, all these cool accessories. And I really like these hand-carved Indian columns as well, kind of giving warmth to the space. And to tie it all together, they brought this Ducati 916 Decimal Quattro antique motorcycle here. It only has 278 kilometers on it. Looks really nice. Paired taxidermy and insane views. What a cool space. Now, before we walk out to the rooftop deck, I actually want to cover the specs of this property. So we have 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2,710 square meters of built-up area. This property is available for short-term rentals, and we'll put the pricing for peak, prime, high, and low seasons on the screen. And it is also available for sale with an asking price of $22 million. And as always, you can find more information about this stunning estate in the description of this video. Make sure to check it out. And with that, we're done with the reception area. Now I want to flow everybody to the outdoor terrace that we have on this level. I love that this glass door has no frame and it just seamlessly opens up to this walkway. Incredible, incredible views, and the surrounding landscape of this property is stunning. It's so green and lush. Andaman Sea right in front of us, and it's actually a really good sized terrace with this cool tiling, outdoor dining area here, and the name of this villa, Villa Amarisa, means blessing from heaven, and that's why they have this angel wing sculpture here for a little photo moment. And look at my backdrop, isn't this crazy?
It's so cool. I got you framed up with the wings behind you.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
It's just amazing to be here. And guys, keep in mind, we're shooting this episode at the end of May, so it's a little hot right now. You may see me sweating a little bit, but regardless, we're so stoked to be here. This area is called Kamala. We're actually within Cape Amarin Estate gated community, and we have some incredible properties around us. Beautiful lounging area here, and the views here are just so amazing. It's a lot to take in. In fact, Cody, can we come to this section? I want to show everyone the sea and the cliffside that's below us. Look how incredible that frame is. We can literally hear the ocean and waves straight from this property, and I really like the layout because you walk into the property on the top floor, you get to see the surrounding landscape, but as you go down to the levels below, you immerse yourself into the landscape even more, and you draw your focus straight to the Andaman Sea.
It's not really a house, but it's more like a home. All the things that we collect from around the world, and some of them were like gifts from family, friends. So when you give it the story to each pieces, it creates life. And one thing you can really treasure after each holiday is the memory you brought back from each vacation. So that's what we try to give it to our guests.
It's really when you arrive to this level that you get a good understanding what this property is all about. It's all about intention and curation. When you look around, you see so many different art pieces, sculptures, textures and details, and it's hard to be not wowed. In fact, the elevator landing behind me has this beautiful Indian door frame, and this piece here has some of the most intricate woodwork details I've ever seen in my life. It is absolutely stunning, frames this elevator beautifully. And on the other side, we have this peach tree sculpture. In Chinese, it represents longevity. So I love that next to this beautiful picture window frame. And next to that is this frameless cello that was gifted to the owner's family from Yamaha Corporation because they were doing a lot of business together. So what an intentional and meaningful piece here. And then you go to the other side of the landing, long hallway that we will cover in a second, and look at this moment here. Beautiful old Chinese lounging bed. These pillows, the fabric on these pillows are just so beautiful and colorful. Then you have this solid wood door frame behind with this moon sculpture and LED lighting. Beautiful Chinese art pieces on each side. How is this real? How is this a landing of a floor? It's like, what a cool space.
It's such a cool space. This entire house so far has just felt like an art gallery that's meant to be lived in too. It's not like everything's cornered off, you're not allowed to touch it.
No.
You can interact with it, but just admire the beauty of each piece.
Well said, Cody. And not only that, I feel like this tour is going to be half home walkthrough, half art showcasing.
Exactly.
Because every single corner they managed to put a piece of furniture, something to just draw your attention and make the space be more meaningful, which I absolutely adore. Now, following this way, we have some linear windows here facing the courtyard, more art pieces, and the door to my right opens up to the Thai kitchen or the service kitchen. This is basically an access point for the staff of this property. Now, let's take everybody back to the landing so we can check out the other side. Again, we have more of these linear windows, bring in natural light, and this long hallway takes you to the spacious great room. What I like about this space is the fact that it's all open. We have floor-to-ceiling sliding glass doors opening up the entire room to the pool deck and to these unobstructed views. You have your TV lounge, dining area, and another lounge on the other side. And to complement it all and to service it all, we have this beautiful modern kitchen area, massive island. It is all clad with this natural stone that has a beautiful texture. 2 benches that are so classy and elegant. And then you have this warm wood cabinetry contrasting nicely with your dark countertops. This is more of a service bar. You have some steel open shelving, espresso machine, fridge on the other side. But I actually want to take everybody in because there's a hallway here that takes you to the service kitchen. More built-in cabinetry. You have some additional storage on the other side, tying it back to the hallway. But if you come right here, the door opens up to the service office, and there's actually a powder bathroom here with beautiful dark finishes. I mean, look at this sink here, that's stone carved, textured walls. And behind this door, there's also a urinal, which is a fun touch, really nice bathroom. Now, let's go back to the kitchen slash bar area one more time. This is actually where we spend most of our time. In fact, Cody, can we go this way for a second? Again, cabinetry looks really nice. You have your sink here. Perfect place for you to drink your coffee, hang out with your friends. Again, I love that great room is basically all open. In fact, let's go back there one more time so we can check out the dining area. Look at this solid wood table, and I love that they maintain the character of the wood here and embrace it. That's why everybody is sitting at a slight different angle. You have a beautiful chandelier above. You still get to interact with a lounging area on this side, TV lounge on the other side. It's nice and open, close to the kitchen, and this is where we have most of our meals. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the food we've been eating in this house so far is exceptional. Every single plate, every single dish is just so cared for. You can see their presentation, and I'm really stoked to be here. It's been an incredible experience, and we've only been here for a few days.
Definitely. I'm stoked to be here as well. And you were talking about this dining table. I agree with you. It's cool that we're all in different positions. And most of the time with dining tables, you see they'll epoxy those gaps in between. And here, they totally embrace it. And it's not even a hindrance. Like you would think it's like, oh, something would fall. No, it's perfectly natural. I love it.
It works. And I also love that every meal, we've been changing our seat positions.
We have.
It's kind of fun. You want to be at a different part of the table. Again, I think what they did so well here is the fact that they placed the dining area right in the center. You're in the heart of the home. You still get to interact and appreciate your backdrop, everything, which is very, very nice.
I agree.
Now, Cody, can we actually talk about this column for a second? If you look at the span of this room, you'll realize that it's all sliding glass doors, which is great because we were looking at some breathtaking views. And the way they accomplish that is through these setback columns, meaning these columns are not flushed or aligned with the sliding glass doors. They're pushed back, and instead of leaving them exposed, they clad with this beautiful wood that just gives more character and depth. It almost ages the house, even though it was built roughly 10 years ago. So it's a relatively new home, super contemporary architecture. I love this detail.
I do too.
All right, now Cody, let's continue our tour. Welcome to our main lounge, which is again nice and open. You get 2 different exposures. There's a beautiful peacock here, taxidermy. I love this skateboard piece here. It's kind of tying Western, kind of like contemporary art to a beautiful culture. So I thought this was a really nice piece. And throughout the tour, I'm gonna try to point out and talk about art pieces as much as possible. Now, granted, I don't know all of them. You may actually see information boxes throughout the tour because we want you to be as informed as possible. There are so many incredible pieces in this house. And look at the wood paneling here with all these lines giving kind of texture to the space. And now let's talk about this elegant lounging area. Every single piece here comes from a different country or different manufacturer. And again, I love the curation. Look at the coffee table here, the cover on top, all these books. Then you have these antique chairs on this side, beautiful sled that is now a seating section. And then you have these comfortable couches. I mean, what a spot for you to just sit down, relax, immerse yourself to this property and the surrounding landscape, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now on the back, we have this embroidered fabric in this frame. This piece is from Indonesia. And now I want to talk about 2 very important aspects of this property. Number 1, they have these buzzers throughout the property with the logo of the house. And these buzzers are for staff. As soon as you press them, in a few seconds, they show up. That way, while you're here, you can kind of enjoy the privacy and enjoy being in the space with your family and friends. But whenever you need the staff, they can just show up there in a second. And they literally have these buzzers throughout the entire property in different seating areas off of the entry. So I wanted to point that out. Number 2. So this is the couple that owns this beautiful property. They're hosting us here, so we feel very honored. And we're actually getting a chance to meet them in Bangkok in a few days, which will be, I'm sure, so much fun. And as part of that trip, we also visited their newly constructed commercial building, One City Center. Developed by Raymond Land, which is the real estate firm that Gorn and his family own. It's the tallest office building in Thailand, located right in the center of Bangkok. Be on the lookout, as we will be sharing this episode with you very soon. And I really want to thank them for giving us the honor and really trusting us to showcase this incredible home, which is clearly very, very personal to them. And I just love their taste. I love their art collection. And I hope you guys are enjoying the episode as well. Now, lastly, Cody, we're going to bring everybody to this side. And you know why. The frame here is so wild. Look at that cliff. How those waves are just crashing to the hillside. The color of the ocean, the landscape, all these homes on the hillside. There's something beautiful about this frame, and I just love that. Your view is constantly changing, constantly moving. You feel that ocean spirit in your property. Priceless.
100% priceless.
Beautiful. Now, Cody, why don't we take everybody to the other side, because we haven't toured the TV lounge yet. I wanted to separate myself from you a little bit so I can really show the volume of this space, which is fantastic. But now let's talk about this cozy, welcoming TV lounge. You have your massive sectional couch, beautiful built-ins on this side. Same hardwood floors are also here. I like that it's right next to the bar. So this is really where you'll hang out specifically. And there's a detail here that I'm pretty sure, Cody, you even don't know, because I just discovered it a few hours ago.
Oh.
Look at their film collection.
Why haven't you shown me this earlier?
Well, I wanted to leave it as a surprise, and obviously these are all CDs, and it's kind of nostalgic, but really cool, and I love how it's perfectly organized. It would be great for a fun movie night.
I was gonna say, why haven't we had one yet?
Maybe this afternoon. We've been working.
Okay, that's true. I'm down.
And we have the TV on the other side. Again, beautiful built-ins. And while we're here, before we go check out the gym and the first guest suite, I actually want to talk about this property and its connection to Mandarin Oriental. Obviously, the property is stunning, designed so well, furnished beautifully, and now you're pairing that with a brand that is known for their 5-star hotels and impeccable service. So you get to experience a hotel-like service in a private residence with staff here to fully cater you with whatever you need. In fact, they offer yacht cruises, they offer spa and fitness services, they offer dining experiences. Sky is the limit in regards to how you keep yourself busy and how you can entertain and enjoy what Phuket has to offer. But you have an amazing staff here to make sure you're really happy and you have everything you need. Now with that, we're done with the TV lounge. I'm gonna bring everybody to this side so we can check out the gym. So it's glass enclosed for the most part, and the seamless glass door just opens up. It is not the biggest gym, but they place in as many gym equipment as possible. You have your rowing machine, weight contraption, elliptical, dumbbells, and it's conveniently located off of the main floor hallway. And going back in, we're gonna check out the first guest suite, which happens to be one of the 2 primary bedrooms that we have in this house. And obviously the room is extremely spacious, gets great natural light. We have the king size bed right in the center, upholstered beautifully, a lot of warmth in this house, built-ins on the other side, seamless connection to your pool deck, so you get to enjoy the views straight from your bed as well. And over on this side, we have a desk, coffee maker. If you're in the short-term rental business, please put coffee makers in every single room. It is such a nice touch. I got a little off track there, and then we have these beautiful I want to say kids' chairs as decoration, which is a kind of a funky touch. And now let's go into the bathroom.
Let's do it.
Seamless transition, beautiful natural stone floors. Look at the size of this walk-in shower. Look at the mosaic work. Each one of the pieces have this really unique pattern, and there's just so much depth. But then you have your rain head, chrome fixtures, kind of everything you need. You can see the branded towels, branded toiletries, beautiful vanity. This property is in immaculate condition. They maintain it so well. Look at every single faucet in this house. It is polished to perfection. You won't find stains anywhere. Floors are extremely clean. I've been walking around barefoot for hours now. I have nothing under my feet. The property is in immaculate condition, and I know owners take extreme pride in that, and it certainly shows. And lastly, we also have the sliding glass doors opening up here. In fact, I'm actually gonna do that because it opens up to this really nice patio where we have a freestanding tub, chrome tub filler, and they also have these shutters if you want additional privacy here, since it has access to the pool. Really nice bathroom. Let me close the door here and go back to the bedroom. And like I mentioned earlier, we have the built-ins here, TV, steel open shelves, fantastic space. Main floor is incredible, but wait till you see the outdoors. Now this pool deck is so beautiful. We have sliding glass doors opening up from the great room to this covered section where we have all these lounging beds, stone floors throughout, wood-clad ceiling with ceiling fans, and you can see the outdoor dining area here, which is really close to the kitchen area as well. And it's just a perfect spot for you to have some meals, enjoy a cocktail, and look at these views. Right in front of us is our 24-meter infinity edge pool with zero edge, and it looks like glass. And the ocean today is so peaceful. Then you have all these trees in front and around the pool. I mean, what a cool frame to look at.
It's such a cool frame, and the water is so still that the reflections are crystal clear. And we're on this point here on the side of the hill, and there's nothing in front of us. No land, like just us and the ocean.
Super private, super zen, and I agree with you. There's something beautiful about seeing this infinity edge and the vast ocean, and it's just a really amazing space to spend time in. And this infinity edge pool has a massive Baja shelf. I really like the blue stone that they use throughout the pool. It has this nice organic texture, and throughout the pool they also have these bubblers. You can actually see this section that's right in front of us. They can pretty much bubble up the entire pool, giving you that jacuzzi feel, and it also helps clean the pool because we have so many trees around and some of these leaves can get on the pool as well. But this is an incredible space. I feel like it's one of the focal points of the property, and we've certainly spent a lot of time here.
Definitely.
Now, continuing our tour, we have the rest of the cover section here. You can actually hear the cicadas, again, adding up to the natural feel of this property. More lounging beds, some built-in planters here. Look how beautiful this tree is, right next to your pool. And continuing this way, again, I want to talk about this view, this frame that's so insane and raw and stunning. I mean, look at the cliffs there. Waves rolling in, the sound, this landscape, so exotic, so beautiful. I feel like I pointed this detail out throughout the entire tour.
It's such a beautiful view, and you can't help but notice it. It kind of reminds me of Big Sur in California, but you have the trees and the nature and the environment that Thailand is known for. It's just a super cool experience.
It is a really cool experience, and to me, it reminds me of the property that we toured in Mexico, in Zihuatanejo, where we had this architectural property sitting on this cliff, ocean below you, and it was a really immersive experience. And this property reminds me of that as well. And obviously Phuket is beautiful, and we still have so much more to see. Now follow me this way. I really like that they extended the terrace to this section so you can go more towards the views. And this is also a great point of view for all of you to see this massive infinity edge pool. Again, it's 24 meters long. It is so contemporary. And while we're here, we got to also talk about the house. You can see these distinct roof lines. All these columns are wrapped with this beautiful wood finish. And since we are facing the sea on this side, pretty much the entire house features sliding glass doors, seamlessly opening the interior spaces to the outdoors. I just really like the way this house looks. And lastly, going to the other side, we have another tree here with outdoor lighting, hanging chair, and the view from this corner is absolutely insane. And I mean, the landscape of Phuket, Thailand is just so beautiful. There isn't a day that goes by when this dramatic landscape doesn't amaze us. Listening to the sound of the turquoise waters of the Andaman Sea crashing into the rocky cliffs is both tranquil and relaxing. Cheers!
Amarisa.
Cheers! Amarisa. The attentive hospitality makes each day we spend here even more special, making it harder for us to return to Los Angeles. Really good. They cooked the pasta perfectly. Great dish. Cheers.
We have prawns. We have our veggie rolls.
Super fresh with like a little sweet, balancing flavor to it. Really good. Really, really good.
We start our mornings with a refreshing breakfast. The vibrant flavors and relaxing ambiance set the perfect tone for the day. For a change of pace, you can also enjoy your breakfast outdoors for an extra bit of fun. Of course, we had to make some time to soak in the Infinity Edge pool, letting the cool, refreshing water wash over us as we took in the breathtaking panoramic views. So yeah, it's really nice, really relaxing. Temperature is basically perfect. Life's good. It's pretty peaceful. Throughout the day, we indulge in beautiful lunches and dinners. Each presented as a feast for the senses, leaving us excited for the next dish. Thank you.
Oh, you ate
that's
it?
good.
That's really good.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not what you would expect it to taste like.
It was the perfect way to relax and rejuvenate before exploring more of what Villa Amarisa has to offer. Villa Amarisa is located in Cape Amarin, a luxury residential and resort development on the southern western coast of Phuket. Each estate has a distinct architectural style and is nestled into the lush greenery and rocky coastline, emphasizing seclusion and relaxation while commanding panoramic views of the Andaman Sea and the beautiful islands that border it. As part of our trip, we also had a chance to explore the other areas of Phuket. Each turn on its roads uncovered a new adventure, making every journey memorable, whether it was enjoying the golden sands of Kamala Beach or connecting with exotic animals on the island. Beautiful animal. Glad we got a chance to see them. There's something like, it reminds you how big this earth is, and like there are so many creatures and animals, and obviously these elephants are like super calm, so you can get really close to them.
Hi, dear. I want to pet you.
It's a cool experience. I mean, look at our backdrop. Look at the things that we get to do. Every moment of the day, whether it was the landscape, the experiences, or the Thai hospitality that we received, made this trip so memorable and enjoyable. Not to mention the team at Villa Amarisa have been so accommodating, helpful, and have given us an unforgettable experience that we will cherish forever.
What I really like about Amarisa is it has a very good calming effect. You know, you feel at peace when you stay at that house, you know, from the morning until the evening. That's why we try to make it like a one-stop service, you know, where you enjoy the resident, where you enjoy the food. You don't need to leave the villa until you're going to the airport. So that's all the elements that we try to add on.
Now we're gonna check out the second floor of this property where we have 4 incredible guest suites. Each one of the rooms features so many different details and finishes, a lot to cover on this level. I'm really excited. Now behind me is the elevator landing, another beautiful Indian door frame here. And this also take this opportunity to talk about the staircase design here. They wanted to allow natural light to travel from one floor to another. That's why they left these gaps. Obviously, they put a railing design here, and between the volume, textured walls, natural light coming in, it is so dramatic. You have beautiful hardwood floors throughout, really nice staircase design. And just like the first floor, off of the elevator landing, we have another beautiful gallery space. I mean, take it all in. You have your picture frame on the back with this lush landscape, art on the wall, and this piece right here in the center is from India, over 1,000 years old.
1,000 years?
Yes.
So it's like what, 2 BC?
2 to 3 BC. How crazy is that? And it's perfectly positioned on this gallery, and this Chinese art piece right here on the wall with the wall sconce above.
This is probably my favorite in the entire house. The level of detail and the scale of it is crazy. Like, I could look at this all day and I would find something new.
I couldn't agree more. It's like the more you get close, the more detail you see. I don't even know how they created this piece, but it is one of a kind and it looks beautiful in this gallery.
I agree.
Now, I want to take everybody to this wing first. Just like the first floor, we have some linear windows here bringing natural light. At the end of the hallway, we have another beautiful art piece, more on the walls. There's also service access on this side as well. And behind this door is the first bedroom suite. So I'm going right in. We have the same hardwood floors also here, great ceiling height. Room is flooded with natural light. King size bed on this side, upholstered so beautifully. And then look at those bedside tables with stone countertops. And then over on this side, we have floor to ceiling sliding glass doors opening up to a long balcony where you can just enjoy the outdoors, appreciate this serene setting. Great size room. And they also happen to call this room Sapphire. And also, this is where Cody's staying.
It's been a great room, and the name definitely fits this room. The light has been amazing. Like you said earlier, the bed is so comfy and great design. Honestly, super happy to be in this room.
So well curated. Look at all the different colors and how everything is contrasting with each other. And of course, just like the rest of the property, they had to bring in some art. In fact, Cody, let's get a close up. Look at this canvas here. Yamaha Corporation.
Oh, see, the theme continues.
Theme continues, and it's amazing that you get to spend time in a property where the owners and his family spent years collecting these unique pieces and now having the opportunity to place it throughout the property, and you get to live in it. You get to stay in it. So cool. It's beyond just a luxury experience, you know? It's like
It's honestly an honor.
It is an honor, without a doubt. And like, look at these dressers here. Then you have a little table set up in the center. Cody, let's show your bathroom to everyone. Let's see, do you have this? There you go.
Yep.
You have the frosted glass here. It's actually a textured, some sort of linen.
It almost looks like, yeah, I was gonna say linen or canvas. It's very cool.
It is super cool, and obviously, floors perfectly transitioned to the bathroom. Beautiful, spacious walk-in shower. Look at the tile work here, mood lighting, rain head, your fixtures. I like that bathrooms are relatively similar, but each one of them features a different kind of tile, design elements, so they have their own identity as well.
Exactly.
And lastly, let's talk about this beautiful solid wood vanity with this recessed in stone section, 2 sinks, towels, how it's perfectly polished and clean. Beautiful vanity. And Cody, you know what we gotta do? We gotta show everyone the balcony. Why don't you go to the back? I'm gonna step outside right here, and there you go. Good sized balcony. You can hear the ocean, palm trees, this lush landscape. It's fascinating. This is amazing.
It's so beautiful. I wanted to keep my door open last night just so I could like fall asleep listening to the waves.
I totally get it. And just a beautiful, beautiful setup. All right, Cody, let's walk back in so we can continue our tour. That's it for the first guest suite. Now we are gonna go back to the landing. And again, elevator to our left, beautiful art gallery here. More linear windows, again, to bring natural light to these hallways. And the door to my right opens up to the second guest suite. Now the design here totally changes. We have this built-in platform, tatami mat, massive bed right in the center, and look at all these drawings of birds on the walls. contrasts so nicely against the light tone here. And then you have your mood lighting, warm textures. Such an interesting space, designed so beautifully. It's very creative. And for a second, you forget that you're at a short-term rental property. And this happens to be one of the guest suites. I mean, what a phenomenal space for kids to hang out or adults to stay in. I love that you can kind of use this additional space, be close to your bed, feels great on your feet. I don't know what to say. We're at the second guest suite. I mean, we technically toured the one floor below us, but already so many different rooms.
Yeah, it's such an experience, like getting to lay on one of these beds, and each room is so unique, it just doesn't cease to amaze you.
Without a doubt, and we have some built-in cabinetry here. Again, sliding glass doors open up, amazing views. And lastly, we have these double doors opening up to your bathroom. They have the same fabric lining in the glass. And this bathroom pretty much has the same layout. You have your marble floors, open spacious walk-in shower with beautiful mosaic work. Then you have your solid wood vanity, 2 sinks, just a really nice bathroom. Now, I want to take everybody back to the main hallway so we can continue our tour. Now, this hallway takes you to a very spacious landing that is dedicated for the last 2 bedroom suites. I love that even in this space, they brought so much intention, and they wanted to make sure that the last room before your bedroom is very memorable. In fact, they filled up the space with beautiful artwork. Again, we have these Indian columns. The detail on these columns are phenomenal. Look at that skylight above, bringing natural light. That skylight is actually located on the rooftop deck that we toured earlier. And then you come over to this section, little seating area. But Cody, we need to get a close up. Look how beautiful this cabinet is. The hardware details, I mean, stunning. How do you collect pieces like this, you know? And then to Cody's right, we have more contemporary artwork of insects. Again, lights are perfectly positioned for these art pieces. And off of the landing entry, we have this beautiful sculpture, another really nice cabinet, a lot to see. And lastly, to our left is the guest suite number 3. Well, to clarify, this is technically the 4th guest suite that we're touring, but it is the 3rd one on this level. And the layout is also different here. We have 2 queen beds perfectly positioned, picture windows to the left, sliding glass doors to the right. Room gets great natural light, which I love, and it is furnished so nicely as well with all these different antique pieces. Beautiful dresser here. And speaking of art pieces, Cody, we need to get a close up. Look at this piece right here. It's from Turkey. This is a piece from Turkey. Oh. Same with the other side. I believe these are traditional children clothes. And what a creative way to take something and frame it and turn it into an art piece, which I love, and I think they did a fantastic job here. I'm getting a lot of creative inspiration from this house.
100%.
In regards to how you can design your home. Like, it's not just really elegant or expensive pieces, it's also a lot of creativity that went into this property.
When you walk in, I think people can feel it. It's not just like we just buy stuff and put it there. You know, you can feel the love. You can feel it takes time to curate all the pieces, and a lot of details have been putting in. It's more like a museum rather than a villa. You know, so every piece has a story, and it has been put in by love and by passion of all our family members, and every piece tells a story. So I think it's very something that we treasure so much.
It's really cool how you can incorporate like international cultures from all over the world and still have it be one like continuous style inside the home. It's a very hard thing to do, but they nailed it.
It's the art of it, you know?
Yes.
It's like being able to combine, mix and match these pieces. But what I love about it is the fact that it has meaning.
Yes.
Like, it took them years and generations to collect these pieces. It's not just the owner's pieces, it's also his family's art as well. So you're looking at so much memory, respect, and work, and now we get to appreciate it in this house, and that's what I love.
Definitely.
Now, coming back to this side, let's show this beautiful paneled wood wall. I love that corners are curved, millwork looks phenomenal, more art pieces, and then you have your TV here. And going this way, we have a hallway that takes you to the bathroom, but before we go there, I actually want to showcase this section, which is your walk-in closet. You have your built-in cabinetry here, open shelving in the center, massive mirror wall so you can look at yourself before you walk out of your room. And lastly, we're gonna check out the bathroom. Again, seamless transition, natural stone floors. Look how beautiful this walk-in shower is. I like this half glass partition wall, so you're leaving it a little bit more open. Mosaic has so much character, and even though it's the same tile, depending on where it's located, it has a little bit of a different patina.
Definitely.
All more character, and then you have your vanity here, 2 sinks, and lastly, when you want to hear this ocean a little bit more and you want to immerse yourself to the outdoors a little bit more, you just step outside to this spacious balcony. I really like that they used all glass railing with no metal hardware, so the balcony has a very seamless feel. We have the seating area on this side, and the way this property is situated, how it's on the edge of this cliff, gives the outdoors is such a unique experience. I mean, we have all these massive trees around us, but the roots are so below the property in a sense that all you see is the tops of these trees. Then your backyard, this beautiful 0 and infinity edge pool, and the Andaman Sea. I mean, it's fantastic, and I really like that these bedrooms on this wing, they have a lot of privacy because you have the balcony pretty much cantilevering out. So when you look up from the pool area, you don't really see this balcony that much, but you have all this outdoor space just for this bedroom. And if you want to take it a step further, you also have this clawfoot tub. And this is what I was talking about earlier. It is polished to perfection. Look how beautiful this tub filler is. And what a nice moment for you to just get in, relax, maybe read a book, enjoy the scenery, and enjoy this property. Beautiful balcony. And lastly, we're gonna check out the room that's right next to us, and it is the primary bedroom suite. Well, I'm really excited to talk about this space because this is where I've been staying the last few days, and this room is absolutely fantastic. Now, to my left, we have this antique desk. Cody, let's get a close-up. The center section has this beautiful texture, small coffee station. The frame above the desk is actually a photo that was taken by the owner's brother in Venice. Looks very nice against this red wall. And Cody, let's get another close-up here. We have this beautiful corner frame, seamless glass, and look at the views. I mean, this is incredible. The hillside, cliffs down below, the ocean, surrounding landscape, and you get to enjoy this straight from your bed. And of course, on this side, we have an antique dresser, TV, lounging bed, and of course, this room also opens up this spacious balcony that we will see in a second. But for now, I want to focus on this beautiful king-size bed and the back wall. Look how they incorporated all these fabrics into the millwork. So much character, and then you have this comfortable king-size bed, and between the bed itself, sheets and pillows, it is extremely comfortable. It feels like you're sleeping on clouds. Honestly, it's so dreamy. I've been having great nights of sleep here.
Yeah, and you're not even just saying that for the video too.
No.
You were telling us at the lunches and the dinners, and I completely agree. Same here. The sheets are so soft, and like you said, I wish we had more nights here.
I mean, like, most of the places we go are very, very luxurious, right? So we sleep in a lot of good beds, but there are certain beds or certain sheets where I'm like, okay, this bed hits differently. This is one of them. The last time I had this feeling was actually on Tommy Hilfiger's Yacht. The guest suites there were incredibly comfortable. The beds are phenomenal, and it's also the case here. And then we have this little lounging bed here. This has been in the owner's family for a very long time. I believe they recently reupholstered it. Looks beautiful, complements the room really well.
It does, and I was gonna say the pattern on the pillows and the skirt of the daybed kind of reminds me of your waistband right now.
Oh, yes. Honestly, I picked these pens on purpose because I saw all these fabrics and different details in the house. I was like, I gotta live up to it. So these are my pants to kind of match the house.
It looks good.
Thank you, thank you. And yeah, beautiful piece. A good lesson here. If you buy good furniture and then you maintain it and you refresh it, you can keep it for generations.
100%.
So there's a really nice lesson there. In fact, these lamps on each side of the bed are very special. These lamps were given to the homeowner by his parents when he moved to UK when he was 17 years old. And you can see the person sitting really high up because it's good to sit high up in life. But also, the higher up you are, the better you need to behave yourself because when you fall, it really hurts. So what a thoughtful gift that was given to the homeowner by his parents. And luckily, he kept it all these years and it found its way to this bedroom. I love it.
I do too, and especially as nightstand lamps too. Like that's the first thing you see when you wake up.
Bingo.
That's the last thing you see before you go to sleep. So it's just a constant reminder to just like be a good person and like behave yourself, like you said.
I love the intention behind this gift. It's beautiful. Couldn't agree more. Now, let's flow everybody this way. Before we check out the bathroom, we also have another spacious walk-in closet here. In case you're wondering where my clothes are, they're actually in these built-in cabinets. Then we have a massive mirror wall here. Perfect spot for you to look at yourself before you exit your bedroom. And now, let's go straight into the bathroom. Obviously, it's very spacious. We have the same solid wood vanity also here with 2 sinks, and they prepare this vanity or this bathroom to you every single day to perfection. We have water bottles, glasses, toiletries. They make your towels every day. Toilet on this side, and I'm going right in. Spacious walk-in shower with different tiles, so much character, rain head above, water pressure is fantastic. They also filter the water for you. Toiletries are amazing. 10 out of 10. Experience is phenomenal. And I was gonna say, we saw so many different bedrooms in this house. Layout is really unique. And let us know in the comments below which bedroom would you stay in if you were to come to this property. I personally like this room, but I also really like the bedroom next door because of their corner exposure as well. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. And now let's check out the balcony. It's all about making the time count, and it's all about the best experience you can possibly have. So I really appreciate how they place these cloth tubs on these balconies. That way you can have a little private moment to yourself and enjoy these incredible views. Also at night, they place these LED candles on the shelf here in case you want to bathe at night and just really take advantage of this space. Now following this way, this balcony is also very spacious. We have some lounging chairs here. It wraps around to the corner. Your bedroom just seamlessly opens up, wood clad ceilings. And I also really like these wood wrapped columns, giving so much warmth and character to this balcony. And then our surroundings. You have the pool to your right, hillside, sound of the ocean. It's an immersive experience to be in this property, to enjoy the outdoors. And Phuket is just this incredible exotic location, and I know for a fact that we will come back again. Villa Amarisa is a special place. Beyond its architecture, this home has soul and stands out just as much. Being able to call this place home for the past few days has been a privilege. Every moment at Villa Amarisa has been meticulously crafted to ensure our comfort and luxury. Our time in Thailand was nothing short of extraordinary. As we immerse ourselves into the beauty of the villa, enjoyed unforgettable encounters with the local wildlife, and created memories that will last a lifetime. Every moment here has deepened our appreciation for this stunning country and its warm-hearted people. The villa's art and design captivated our imagination, inviting us to delve deeper into every detail and truly appreciate its beauty. And on our final night, the team at Amarisa prepared an incredible dinner for us.
Last dinner, we're gonna have a little seafood platter.
Thank you so much.
Holy moly. Actually, like the seafood here is super fresh. Obviously, they probably catch it somewhere around here. So it's really nice. Staff here is fantastic. They paired it up with like garlic sauce, grilled vegetables. Nice meal. I have a feeling they have a good dessert lineup for us, which I look forward to.
Super creative desserts. I'll give them that.
This villa lives with passion and soul throughout the day, but at night, it glows within this powerfully raw landscape against the Andaman Sea.
Thank you everyone so much for taking the time to tour Villa Amarisa with us, our lovely home, and I hope you enjoy the experience. And if you have a chance to come to Phuket, Thailand, I would like to personally invite you to visit, stay and experience the good memory of this place has to offer. ขอบคุณมากนะครับสำหรับทุกคนที่ติดตามวันนี้นะครับแล้วก็ขอให้ทุกคนนะครับที่ดูวิดีโอนี้นะครับมีความสุขความเจริญนะครับและมีแต่สิ่งดีๆในชีวิตตลอดไปครับขอบคุณครับ
All right, everyone, that's it from Villa Amarisa, and thank you all so much for joining us on another episode. It's been a lot of fun touring this home, enjoying its qualities and amenities, and as always, you can find more information about this stunning estate in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. And lastly, if you enjoyed our tour, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.